We have 3 diamond ore blocks. We have 1 fortune pick. The question to you is, how many diamonds are we going to get? Pause the video right now and put your guesses down in the comments. How many diamonds will we get with a fortune 3 pickaxe and 3 diamond ore blocks? Interesting, interesting. Okay, here goes. Fish. The answer was fish. Hello, and welcome back to another episode with me, Zedaph, on the Hermitcraft server. I hope you're doing very well today. We're going to be having some fun. As you might know, we have many a farm. We also have many collection systems going into shulker boxes with amazing little minecart chest collection drop-off stations. And we also have a bulk system storage thingy already in place. And we also apparently have some slimes. Where are they? What are you doing squishing all up under here? Get small located. He's dead, but there's more squishing still. When will the squishing end? So yes, connections, just connections, don't need to add the extra syllable there, are needed to connect the Lake of Life farms to the Crystal Cave storage room, which we will be doing today. However, first things first, I believe I promised that I would finish off the brewer room off camera. After a few episodes ago, we were having a little bit of a tough time, and that has now been successfully done. So if I get back there, I can quickly show you that. Breaking lamps all over the place. Yeah, a whole bunch of wiring. Last time you saw that we had these 3 meet up here. So when any one of these is on, it will disable all of these ingredient ones. So let's just follow one. They're all the same. We come over here. We've got a bit of an ABBA circuit thing going on here. I'm not going to explain it too much, but basically we force all of the front pistons up using this little chain of repeaters along there. And what else do we do? We also go under here. It goes through the block down underneath to... what does this do? This will power off this torch so that we can override it. It's like an override line. Oh, it's confusing. It's disgusting. And then this will power the piston, or it will unpower it, so it'll always go down, so that no matter what happens up the front here, any disconnections will not affect the dropper of the items that are involved. I hope that kind of made sense a little bit. And we've literally got this same thing going to this one over here. And then that line goes all the way around the corner to the third one over there as well, and we should be able to see that in action if we can get up. So for instance, we're able to make some healing potions and some strength potions and things like that now. We haven't got any gas tears, but I think we've got all the other ingredients. Excellent. And we've got each of these 3 as well. So let's go up and maybe get rid of all of our netherwort. Let's say we don't have any netherwort left. Okay, netherwort we take out. You can hear stuff happening, and now look, all of these are disabled, so nothing can be brewed because we are out of netherwort, and no items got spat out or anything like that. No, all worked fine. So then we put some netherwort back in the system. The light will come on, letting us know that we have some, and these should return back to normal. Oh, there's some ups and downs and ups and downs. This one was already empty. These were full. Everything's great. I don't think any items are going to come down. And it's kind of working. So this is slightly out of sync, out of whack. But technically, if I just do a little bit of resetting, I'll basically break the brewing stand, add 20 items back to there. We should have a fully working system. Moment of truth. This is currently untested. We have reset the brewing stand. It has a full 20 blaze powders worth of brew in it by the little line here. No bottles, no anything like that. Let's make a potion, shall we? So let's go over here. Healing potion. There we go. That selects our ingredient. Things should start falling down now any second. Please work. Okay, it's triggered some stuff. So we're going to get a bunch of things fall down. We've got 3 water bottles. We've got some nether wart. The netherwart's going, then the... Oh, some ink sacs in there. Then the melon is waiting, ready to go. So that would use one of our blaze powder thingies. The melon is going to use a second one. That should just automatically go straight through. Bloop, 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 bloop. Like that. Excellent. That's going. Say we then want to... what do these do? Duration. What is it? Health potion. So let's make it a version 2, and let's make it splashable as well. Why not? So we make it splashable 2. That goes up there. That will have added another 2 ticks to it. Oh, glowstone's already in to make it a level 2 one. And where's the... Aha, it's just coming down now. Sploosh in there, ready to go. So that would have been 1 netherwart, 1 melon, 1 glowstone, and 1 of the other thingy, which is 4 uses. This brewing stand has been used 4 times. So while that's still doing its stuff there, if we go up here and check out our little counting blaze powder system, this should have 4 items in, 16 more items to go. As soon as those 16 all go in there, it will spit out another blaze powder, and this whole system will reset. So it works! It works! It works! Zedaph made the most complicated brewing system known to man. Woohoo! Anyway, let's get on with the job at hand. Okay, so first things first, we need to be super, super clever and make sure that a little old minecart is actually going to make it all the way over in that direction to the Lake of Life and back again without becoming unloaded. I know, it's very clever of me to think of problems like that ahead. Normally I'd just plow straight on with it, and then before you know it, a big issue happens and the minecart unloads, and then I cry, and then it's the end of the episode and I've wasted the whole thing. But not today. Last weekend I got clever. Zedaph is now intelligent, so you can expect a lot of complex intellectual comedy coming from the channel in the coming weeks, and yeah, none of the old stupid silliness that used to happen. What an idiot I was. Smart Zedaph all the way. So, yeah, so I'm going to lay some tracks down. We've already got this tunnel built just now. I just dug it all out. I've got some bits and bobs, found some diamonds and things as well. Not fish. All the way down there. And all the way down there. Like that. Perfect. This was a lot of fun, having to go underneath a lava lake, but we made it. We managed to do it, and it brings us out nicely onto our Lake of Life track, where we can loop all the way around and go back again. So the cart's going to come down this way. It's going to hit a junction here that we're going to make. It needs to head off in that direction, go clockwise around the Lake of Life. It will be coming back along this way, and we need to make it so when it hits this junction again, it turns left and not right, back around the track over and over again. And that's what we need to do first. And then we can test whether it's going to stay loaded all the way over here. I'm not entirely sure of the chunk loading terms and conditions, or whatever they are. I don't know. I don't read those things. The old mystery remains. I know that putting 4 tracks in between each powered rail works quite nicely on a flat, but on a big old slope, I'm not entirely sure. But because I'm now clever, I will do some testing first. How do I test? It successfully works! Aha! Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It took me just a couple of hours or so to figure it out. Cart comes along, goes straight across that way. When it loops back around, it presses the button, which changes the track, and it goes back the other way again. Yeah, right, let's test this thing out. Let's go up to the base and see if the whole thing loads. Okay, so we're over at the Crystal Cave. I'm going to push the button. It should go all the way around the loop, or rather that way around the loop, and come back up here again. I'm going to speed up the footage, and I can use the footage as a kind of timer. Here goes 3, 2, 1. Off you go, chest. Freeze the speed up. I've just realised if this doesn't work, I could be waiting here for a very, very long time. If the cart has gone down there and frozen, then badness may have happened. So I'm very much hoping it comes back any second now. I'm not going to wait too much longer. It's back! I love you, little car. Oh, you're gorgeous. Look at your little latch. You're so nice and beautiful. Yes. Okay, cool. Right. That means we can go ahead with the rest of the plans for today. Goodbye, Azuma. Oh, and, of course, it picked up some stuff. How could I have been so stupid to forget? Except that one... Wait, we got sugarcane, potato, carrot. That one's empty. The pumpkin melon one... Oh, of course, that's because we've not hooked it up properly yet. I did begin that, though. Let's go over and take a look. Pumpkin farm, and I've just blocked off the water streams there. I've actually had to make a little item sorter system here. You can see this is the sorting array just there. That basically separates pumpkins away from everything else, and the everything else is going to be melon slices. As you can see, 41 pumpkins, and... oh, we have a contender. Or has it gone through already? I don't know. At the minute, they're all just going in this chest here. We haven't planted any melons yet at all, so we'll have to do that soon. All I've got to do is change where that thing is going. That is why we got the empty shulker box, but we still got the shulker box from here, from there. Wait, why didn't we get 2 empty shulker boxes? Did we not get the one from over here? Because we should have done. Maybe there wasn't a second shulker box in there. I'm getting confused now. But anyway, this bit is mostly done. Yeah, I'm just going to fall in a hole. I'm just going to change where that hopper's going and make sure that there's some empty ones over here. But yeah, we want to actually start working on the input system back at the base of how we're going to receive those shulker boxes. Connections have been made. I finally connected up the bulk storage system to the regular Tango sorting system-y thingy. The output of this literally goes along here, down the hoppers, round the corner there, and then over the top. We've still got like a bunch of empty ones, so we can't turn it on just yet without actually filling up the filler block thingies, the sorting hoppers with duff items that we're going to use. But what I've decided is I'm going to actually make our station collection area for our harvestable items back here behind all of this redstone, and then the output of that will go onto here and go this way, thus bypassing this entire sorting system and just going straight to the bulk one, because this is probably where we're going to be having our various stuff. Now, I'm not entirely sure, but are you able to... Oh, wrong one. Are you able to have multiple items in here? Is that a possible thing? Like, could I, instead of having 41 of, like, pumpkins, could I have 20 pumpkins and 20 melons, and then it would sort both of them? Is that a thing or not a thing? I feel like that might not be a thing. But, I don't know, maybe we'll give it a go. Maybe nobody's ever tried it before, and super clever Zedaph will be the one to figure it out and make it work. But I've got to basically build a massive long hopper chain all the way along here. The carts are going to enter from this way, so my stupid little door that I made just over here, Hadush, is in the completely wrong place. We actually need to divert it this way and have it enter probably around here somewhere, and we will do all the cool redstone there. So I'm going to get some hoppers laid down, and I'm going to get some tracks built, and I'm going to get some cool Zedaph things thinged. Hey! Get out of my beacon hole, you! I don't know where they're coming from, but they just die. Okay. My beacon hole has actually secretly been a death trap to hungry zombies. There must be like a spawner or something, because I've... Oh, there is completely right here. Wonderful. I don't think I've even looted this. What? I've obviously been here. Why haven't I taken anything? Yoink. It's mine now. Some diamond horse armor there for a diamond horsey. Let's maybe light this up a little bit more so we don't keep getting visitors while we're building things. Okay, that should be good. Oh, and it's a bit dark around here. In fact, we could just plug up this hole, couldn't we? Let's plug the hole. Never mind. Goodbye, beacon beams. See you later. Right, so this is what I've been doing. Basically, I've got a bunch of dispensers, not droppers, with hoppers on them. We've got our cart that will be coming in with a bunch of shulker boxes. They're empty right now just for testing. And pretty much we need to get up here, and the cart's going to come along. It's going to drop off one in every hopper below us as it goes by. Then we need to get some regular track and have it just going. Oh, levers in my face. Okay, over to a stop like that. And on the meanwhile, as it goes past, when it's finished dropping them all off, we need to dispense. Have I got any redstone on me? Dispense some stuff like this all the way over. And as the cart finishes, it will trigger all of the dispensers that it just dropped stuff in. I'm hoping this works flawlessly first time. Go, go, cart. Drop, 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 drop. 5 of them! Perfect! Now, I can't open them, but the hoppers can still suck stuff out of them, so we haven't got to worry about that. So we can... Oh, wait. Oh, no, hang on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, 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 no. No! Oh, I'm hungry. Quick. Race it before they go through. Oh, they're going to be filtered, aren't they? They're going to be filtered. Is it just going to... Oh. Where's the second one? Where's... What? Why did it stay in there? I'm confused about what just happened, but don't worry. We've got them back. Maybe we just disconnect... We just disconnect it like that for now. Just for the time being, so that everything builds up in there. We've got 12 slots for 12 of these. I don't think we'll have much more of that coming over from the Lake of Life, but we'll see. In fact, I've got to break all these now. We're going to need like pistons or something to then break all of these once they're empty. So how are we going to do that? There's obviously just going to be a massive flow of items all coming through here. And this one's going to get priority because it's first, but all of these ones are going to back up all the way through, so it's going to take a long time. But maybe we do it something like we measure this hopper here, who isn't getting fed anything, and then maybe, because as soon as there's items flowing through, there'll be a constant stream of items, right, until the very last one. So maybe he listens for when he becomes empty again. So he's on his merry way. Oh, items start coming through. Lovely. Yeah, keep coming, keep coming. Oh no, I'm out of items. Trigger. And what that will do is it will send a redstone signal and it will break all of them. We're going to have to pop them into a different hopper chain though, aren't we? Not a problem for old Clever Clogs here. Already fixed it. So we'll actually have 2 lines of hoppers. This one is for all the items coming out of the shulker boxes. And then when they are empty, the pistons over there, dush, dush, will push the shulker boxes off into this line, which goes the other way. And, yeah, because the blocks come out, that should block these hoppers, which means all of our empty shulkers will end up going this way. And then over the back here, somewhere we need to, we'll probably, as soon as one cart comes back with full-up shulker boxes, we'll send a duplicate cart with empty shulker boxes to go back around the farm the other way. And we need to make the little junction over there, have like a 2-way thing. And then, oh, that's going to be tricky, actually, because we just had to make that... Oh dear, okay, we'll get to that in a moment, but, and then, yeah, then this one's going to come up, drop its bits off, and, wait over there somewhere while all of the shulker box is empty. It's going to take quite a while, but it doesn't matter because the other, duplicate one will have gone and refilled them, and the farms can carry on depositing all their lovely harvestable stuff. And then I've also made this cool little thing over here. It's basically like an off checker, right? It checks when it's off. So right now... This bit of dust over here, this is the output. This is not being triggered. When items go through here, it's going to power this comparator, which is going to do both of these repeaters at exactly the same time, and it's going to lock this repeater before the power can go through. So nothing will happen still, and only when this then goes off again will it then make a pulse happen. So quite nice, quite simple, and compact. We can actually see it in action if I go up here and put 10 redstone through. Boom, watch that bit of dust. It hasn't come on yet. Redstone thingy's locked. Oh, and then boom, it goes on only when all the items have gone through. So that will let us know that all of our shulker boxes along here are empty because there are no more items flowing out of them. We just now need to hook this line here up to that line there. That works very nicely. Go away, lever. We don't need you anymore. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 12 long. That should be long enough. So I think we should be able to have a quick little test. We've got our orange shulker boxes back over here. Let's just put some items in that one. Doesn't really matter that the rest are empty. Yeah, I think it's good to go. Go, go, go. Okay, it put them in. Are we going to start getting items flowing? Oh, that's come on. And excellent. How many was there? 22? 22? I can't remember. It's about to turn off again. 22 items flowing through. Bush, bush. Excellent. Perfect. Okay. 25. I think we... Oh, dear. 4 of them have come through this way. 4 of the orange shulker boxes. And... Where's the other one gone? Oh, dear. We may have lost one. It's disappeared into nothingness. Great, we've gained 3 stone bricks and we've lost a shulker box. What a perfect trade. No, I'm going to have to work something out. Like, we might have to lock these hoppers when we push the pistons out. We'll have to lock them as well so that the items actually do get pushed over, or the shulker boxes rather, the empty ones get pushed over into here. Interesting. But, hey, at least my little contraption over here worked very well. Good contraption. Well done, you. I think I've got it working, and it's not too complicated either. Right, let's run through. So we're going to have 2 carts going here. They're just going to keep flip-flopping back and forward. One of them is in use, the other isn't, and then they switch. So we have a cart full of stuff coming in. It goes up here, and it triggers this, which sets off the next cart full of empty shulker boxes. That just comes around this track and heads off back to the farm. So they instantly swap over. The track up goes up, the thing up there drops off all of its shulker boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 12 of them, and as you know, we can see it then hits the button there, which will pop all of the shulker boxes out. I added a bit of redstone repeater here just so that this one has time to both deposit its shulker box, then the hopper has time to put it in the dispenser before the button gets hit there. It just helps delay a little bit. All 12 pop out. The cart then carries on going on its merry way. We already know that the items are going to sort themselves out and trigger the pistons to break the shulkers whenever they are fully empty. But the cart doesn't care about that. He carries on going, falls down here, goes this way, and ends up resting here, which is where the other one was, ready for when the next cart comes in. That will then, all the shulker boxes will pop off, go down here, flow into here, and be an empty shulker box, shell full, train car thing, chest stuff, ready and waiting when the next one comes back, whenever we choose to trigger it. Now, the only part of the puzzle that is now missing is over at the other junction, right about here. And I think the main issue we're having is that it's a T junction, right? Like you can see, look, T, it says T, not like a cup of tea, unfortunately, like the letter T for tango. But the trouble is, it's not really a T in this kind of configuration. We want to have it as a T, as this be the configuration, with this being left and this being right. Like this is kind of left and right. We don't want that. We want this to be the stem of the T and this bit to be left and right. So we're actually going to bend it round because it makes doing railway stuff a lot easier. So boom, we've got our new top bit there like that, which we can now toggle. Where's my lever gone? Right there. Which we can now tiggle tickle it left and right. I'm just saying T all over the place now. So we want the first one to head that way, so we're going to come in like that and go this way. So when it goes this way, we're going to have to trigger this back again. I've triggered it to stay like that, so we don't want to trigger it again. Left. Goes all the way around, but that then going that way needs to somehow trigger it to that state. No, it leaves it because that's back ready for the beginning. Did any of that make sense? Did I say the word tickle? Is tickle the only word that made sense in that entire conversation? I hope not. But that is what super brainy Zedaph has to try to compete with now. Oh, I've tickled all right. I've tickled my pants off, and we are now seeing the most simplistic, elegant, clever solution that you could ever come up with in the history of the world. I've made the Lake of Life track, instead of it going all the way around, just a tiny little loop here, just so that we can kind of see it in action. You're meant to be lit up. I can fix that because I'm so smart. Oh, you're meant to be lit up too. Have I got another? Where's a lever? Sorry. Being smart takes time. How am I going to do this without powering that piston? Okay, like that. Excellent. Everything else is powered. Perfect. In fact, I'm going to move this because it's the only reason this back bit's powered is because of that redstone block, and we want it on all the time. Okay, right. First things first, we want it to go around the Lake of Life clockwise, which it's going to do. So it's going to come along here. It's just going to turn clockwise, but it's going to hit this button as it goes round, which will do nothing. It's going to do nothing at all. All it's going to do is make this piston fire, which does nothing. It's going to travel all the way around the side. It's going to come back, and just before it gets back to the junction, it's going to trigger this button, which will push the redstone block away, unpowering the track, making it flip round this way, so we go that way. Let's view that in action. Does nothing. It does something, and it comes back to me like that. Now it's left it in a position ready for the next cart, which is going to go anti-clockwise around. And look, it's just going to head this way, hit that one. It does nothing because there's no redstone block there. It travels all the way around, and at the last second, it hits this one, pushes the redstone block back, flips this, flippity-doob-dib-dib-dib, which makes it go back to the beginning, like so. And it comes back again. Who's the smartest person in the world? Zedaph is, though I might have got confused. We need a waiting area somewhere, don't we? Because if the cart that fills them up comes straight back, where does it go? It's just they're just going to keep looping round at the moment. We need a place to stop the cart and say, no, you stay here until Zedaphplays presses a button when he wants to harvest the farm. I think that's just going to be a case of making it kind of go into a little stopped place and then come back out again and continue on its journey. But brain and talking don't mix very well, and this took a lot of brain. So hold on. And problem solved. We have a little section over here, which is going to be the waiting area, the start and stop point of every cycle. I don't want it to just keep going round and round. I want to be able to say, hey, I want to do a harvest of the Lake of Life right now. Hit a button, such as this beautiful one here, perfectly placed, and it will go and do all of its thing. So we've got one cart waiting over there that has got all the empty shulker boxes in, ready to go. We'll have another one just here that is empty completely, ready to go. And what we're going to want to do is send... is that... Yeah, that's fine. So we're gonna have it here. We're going to trigger it with the button. It's going to do that. It's going to power it. It's going to go to the farm. It's going to go round clockwise, collecting all the shulker boxes. Come back this way. And it's going to... If there's items in the hopper minecart... Not a hopper minecart. Chest minecart... then turn left, basically. It goes through here, down there, through the redstone, up and around. It just flips this signal when there is stuff in the chest, which makes it go down this way to the system. It goes up, it drops all the shulker boxes off, comes back down and waits. That's one half of the cycle. Meanwhile, as soon as it comes past here, this one full of empties comes along here, goes round this way, up the hill, and hits this, which will just manually trigger the junction so that it doesn't go that way. It goes this way, down to the farm, which is now set to go in anti-clockwise mode, drops off all the shulker boxes, and then comes back up this way, and because it is empty this time and not full, it turns right instead of left, meaning that we now have a cart waiting over here, getting full up of empty shulker boxes whenever it's ready, and a cart sitting that is empty waiting here, ready to be triggered again. Breathe. Has returned there, and we should still be seeing these items flowing through. Yeah, well, we got sugarcane. Excellent. They should all be building up in here. We're going to have tons, actually. This might back the system out. I'm going to start taking some of these out manually, or we'll just we'll put a double chest here for now. It can all flow into that. Come here, sugarcane. But that's going to take quite a while because that's like 4 chests worth of items and stuff, I think. Take that out. Excellent. So when that is done, these will all pop off. Hopefully it all land in here and go in this one ready and waiting. I hope that showed it off quite well. It's really hard to steer those cameras, I'm telling you. It's like being on ice skating rink, but not just on the ground, but in 3-dimensional ice skating. Very tricky, very tricky. But that project has now been completed. What a crazy contraption we have built here. I love it. I love making weirdness. Weird things. You're empty now. You're ready to go again. The button above there ready to trigger the next load. We've got the orange shulker boxes now in the farms ready collecting the stuff. It all works. I just want to wait for this final bit where all of these ping through, and then we'll know that it truly, truly is a completed project. So we have all of our sugarcane and potatoes and our carrots, and I think we've not got too many more pumpkins left to go. The system is still on and the latch is ready. As soon as the item flow stops, it's going to trigger all the hoppers underneath to lock them and then power the pistons on. We should see that any second now. Oh, okay. That scared me. Perfect. And fingers crossed we got 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There must have been an extra one in there somehow. I don't remember. I'll take that one back. 5. Perfect. It works. It works. But there we go. Nice long episode for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember you can always leave a like. You can subscribe. And of course, you can comment down there in the comment section and I will get back to you. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you, as always, to my glorious, wonderful, amazing, beautiful patrons who help make episodes like this possible. I'm out of breath. Oh, what a busy day. But yes, I will see you surely in the next episode of Hermitcraft with Zedaph, or whatever this series is called. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.